Trinity B1 ISC1 4 Skills Test, SELT Secure English Language Tests, B1 English Test ISC1, Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
Yes, hello, Mandy. How are you today? Can you hear me? Hello, Mandy.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, let's start with a reading and writing test, okay? Because I know you can manage speaking and listening. We can do it in another lesson also. I'm going to start with reading and writing today. Did you do your homework that I sent you? Like that PDF?
I did read the PDF you sent me.
Okay. This one you didn't get a chance to complete it or read questions from it?
Which one, ma'am?
Sample paper 7, it's on the screen.
Yes. Do you want me to read this one?
Yes, I want you to first read this. No, I'm first asking you, have you read it before or not? Have you read it?
I read it when you sent me. Yes,
Did not solve it, but just read it, right?
I just read it, ma'am.
Okay, no solution. All right, no problems. So this is Trinity College London, ISC1 B1. We're going to go through a complete reading test together. And Mehdi, I would want you to read the instructions for the exam, please. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Louder, louder. For me also. Instructions for the exam.
Okay, right. Okay, write your name, candidate numbers, center number, and exam date on the front of this exam paper. Second one, you must not open this exam paper until instructed to do so. This exam paper has 4 tasks. Complete all tasks. You may highlight parts of the text or questions with a highlighter pen. Use only blue or black pen for your answer. Write your answers on the exam paper. Do all rough work on the exam paper. Cross through any work you do not want marked. You must not use a dictionary in this exam. You must not use a correction fluid on the exam paper.
Okay. So what about the information for candidates?
You're advised to spend about 20 minutes on task 1, 20 minutes on task 2, 40 minutes on task 3, 40 minutes on task 4.
Oh, well, this is just an instruction given by them. You can spend 1 hour on reading and 1 hour on writing. Okay?
Okay.
Now, let's read this text together and you will also make me understand. What did you understand from paragraph 1? Let's read.
Okay. For many years, a driverless car was just an idea. Many people thought that a car with no driver that can drive on city streets. Should I just read?
Yeah, read the full paragraph and then I will ask you some questions about it.
Okay. Very close to people was impossible to make, but science and computers have changed that. Several companies now say they are close to building a car that will be safe to drive on city streets, buses, and even planes. Maybe driverless too. Planes maybe driverless too. If all this is true, it will change our world. It
So,
all began in Germany in the
can I ask you
Okay.
that do you think that driverless cars is an idea that is impossible to make, or has it become a reality?
It could be possible.
Very good. Very nice. Good job. Okay, now paragraph 2, please.
It all began in Germany in the 18th century. An inventor built a car that traveled hundreds of kilometers without a driver. Since then, computer have improved a lot, and designer have improved this kind of cars. They can now go faster and more safely around streets. Lots of companies wanted to be the first producer of a reliable driverless vehicle. One company even built a special city with streets and buildings, but no people, of course. To test their new even built um, their new cars. Now companies are testing driverless cars in big city, but always with a trained driver in the vehicle.
Good. Very nice. If I would ask you that, do you think that there is a lot of competition between different companies to build the most reliable driverless car? Do you think it is happening? And if they're testing, how they're testing, can you describe?
Yes, there's a lot of company in the world. Um, it depends on company. I think they are already planning um, to make a vehicle driverless,
Okay,
ma'am.
so how are they doing? They're testing those driverless cars into big cities or into cities that with no people, and some companies are even doing the testing in big cities, but with a trained driver inside it. Good job. Okay, paragraph 3.
Of course, there are some important things to consider: speed, cost, and most importantly, safety. It's certain that there will be more traffic problems as cars will be moving more slowly. But one thing is sure, we'll have intelligent cars with a few years. In fact, we have them already, but companies need to time to test them before they can sell them to customers. They must make sure that the streets are safe with these cars. One company has built a driverless car that has driven over 500,000 kilometers without accident.
So, according to this paragraph, could you please um describe to me what are they waiting for or what they want to do before selling these cars to the customers?
The most things is safety.
Good job. Okay. They want to test these cars before
Yes, and
yeah.
and the all and there and the other thing is driverless car could make sure that they don't make accident or something.
Very good. Okay, now paragraph 4.
How many cars already drive? Many modern cars already drive them less in some ways. For example, they can mark and stop very quickly if there's in danger. They have very advanced computers to make them safer. Every year there is something new, but there is one thing: they still need a driver. The final change will come when we don't need to drive at all. We'll simply get in the car and tell it where to go, that they may be very near.
Okay, very nice. What would be the final step? What would be the last stage? Could you tell me? What would be the last step according to paragraph 4?
In my opinion, they are maybe still working to make sure the computer make sure everything is safe for customer or people. Um, that the computer make the car is safe, do not make accident any.
Actually, the final step is this, that finally, when we will simply get the car and tell it where to go. We don't need any driver at all. That'll be the final stage. That'll be the last stage. Successive
Okay.
driverless cars. Okay, paragraph 5, please.
Driverless cars will bring advantage. For example, we'll have lot of free time as we travel, but we'll also have to make big decisions. Should driverless car always be on the same roads as normal cars? Will be will there be age limits to drive these cars? Uh, will we need will we need a special driving license? Will children be able to drive to school alone? This question may sound strange today, but with driverless cars, we'll soon need some answers and some new laws.
So, what kind of things that they need to think about before, bringing driverless cars? Can you describe?
Sorry, ma'am.
What kind of things that should be thought about or should be considered before having driverless cars? Can you talk about the questions or the things that people have in mind?
Um, if there's success to make these driverless cars, they will make sure if any age to drive this car and any laws and any other driving license to drive this to buy these driverless cars. Is it right to answer, ma'am?
No, these are the questions that, like, these are the important things that we need to think about. And
Yeah.
like, for example, do these cars will these cars use the same roads or normal roads? All right, or would there be any age limits for the drive these cars? And do you think children would be able to drive it? These are some uncertainties, like the person is not sure about these things, but these are the questions getting to his mind. You understand?
Okay.
Would there be same laws,
Yes.
different laws? But they're saying that drivers' cars will soon need some answers. These questions need to be answered, and there should be some new laws. Okay, now comes the main part here, that is the questions and answers. Okay, as you can see that 6 to 10 seems to be
Okay.
easier, so you will solve 6 to 10 first. Can you read this question for me on top?
Yes. Choose the 5 statements from A to H below that are true according to the information given to the next on page 2. Write the letters of the true statement on the lines below in any order.
Yeah, so you can write any letter in any order. If you think H is true, you can write H in here. If you think F is true, you can write F in here. You think G is true, you can write G in here. Okay, like in any order. So now
Yeah.
I want you to do it by yourself. Let me take a screenshot of this.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, read statement A and tell me if it's true or false. Confirm it from the paragraph. Aloud, please, sir. Are you reading? Hello?
So, I need to read again the
No,
paragraph.
you need to read statement A. This statement here. Can you see the statement?
Okay, the writer says that yes, driverless public transport is possibility.
Yes. Is that true or false?
This type. Yes, true.
Yes. Now read statement B and tell me if it's true or false.
The first diver's car was made in 20th century. Okay. It's false.
Why do you think it's false?
Uh, because um, it all began in Germany in 1980th century.
1980 century is 20th century, sir. Can you see that? 1991,
Oh,
okay, 1992, 2000. So that is actually the 20th century. This is not the 19th century. This is the 20th century.
oh,
Just like right now it is 2025 and we are living in 21st century.
yeah.
Yeah, so just like that, this is true.
Okay.
Can you understand? This is a little bit of math.
Okay, true. Yeah.
Yeah. Further?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So if number like if any number was false, then what should I write?
For example, when were you born? Tell me your birth year. When were you born? In which year?
Nine 1999.
Okay, 1999. So this is 20th
Yep.
century. Okay, you were born in 20th century,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
If a child is born in 2004 or 2001 to onward, that child is born in 21st century. And these are the kids who are called Gen Z. Okay? You are a Gen Y,
Okay.
right? Because you're 1999. Got it? So they 21st century kids.
Yeah.
I hope you understand now because this is the biggest confusion. Okay, if I say 1945, which century is this?
1945.
Yeah, which century is this?
20.
1845. What century is this? Century. Century means 100 years. What century is this?
Yes. 19.
19th century. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, good job. Okay, now see.
Companies are already testing driverless car in as cities. Yes, true. Driverless cars will make traffic worse at first. It's false.
Why? Why do you think it's false? We need to recheck.
Um, Sorry, ma'am, I didn't understand that.
Let me just try to understand for you and to tell you. Look, driverless cars will make traffic worse at first. Worse means bad. Okay, this means that
Yeah, I
driverless
know.
cars will make traffic bad at first. So in here,
Yeah.
as you can see that here it is certain means sure that there will be more traffic problems. Traffic problems means bad traffic, as cars will be moving more slowly, right? So in the beginning, there will be more traffic problems. This is true. Do you
Okay,
understand
got it.
what I'm saying? Like, driverless cars will make traffic worse. This is what they mean. That in case the driverless cars will start working, the traffic will slow down. There will be more traffic problems, right? But then they're saying after
Okay.
a few years it will get better. This is what they want to say. Okay, more.
Okay. Some advanced cars today already park in the same way that driverless cars do.
Yes, that's true or false.
Yes. Um, some advanced cars. Yes, true.
Yes, this is true. They can still park their smart cars that they can park themselves automatically, and we are gonna write
Yes,
in here. So luckily, all of these are true. Okay.
yes.
Now we're gonna move to the next. Understanding or not?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant.
This question answer will be on the paragraph, right?
Yes. 6 to 10. You're going to solve 6 to 10 first. After that, you will move to this question type. This is called complete the sentence. Mehdi, I just want to explain something to you about this task. It is very easy. Remember, you have to fill in the blank with exact number, word, or phrase. What do you have to do? Exact number, word, or phrase.
Afraid.
I don't know if you know what is
Okay.
this is called sentence completion. What is it called? Sentence
Sentence completion.
completion. Now, what is the meaning of sentence completion?
Yeah.
You have to complete one sentence, okay?
So,
And yeah,
yeah.
with the exact number, word, or phrase. So, for example, this is our
Okay.
paragraph. First of all, there are certain steps to it. Listen very carefully. Step one is identify the sentence. Identify the sentence.
The sentence.
In easy words, I can say find the sentence first. Find the sentence. With the help of keywords and key ideas. Okay? For example, for a long time,
Okay.
the idea of a car with no driver was simply. So for a long time means many years. The idea of a
Yes.
car, a driverless car, was the word idea is also given here. Many people thought that a car with no driver, okay, can you see that? No driver that can drive on city streets, this is extra information, very
Yes.
many people, was impossible to make. This is one complete sentence. Now you have to tell me what will come in the blank. For a long time, the idea of a car with no driver was simply blank. Was simply what?
For a long time, the idea of car with no driver was simply simply simple was impossible to make.
Yes, that's right. Impossible to make. Any confusion? Now the next one, let's try. Mhm.
Okay, I'm just I want to ask one question.
Yes.
There's do I need to complete the um full tense, right?
We have to write the exact number, word, or phrase. A phrase is a group of words. We need to see what is right for us
Okay.
to complete the sentence.
There's
Like
few words to make the complete
you
tense,
can
right?
write one word, you can write two words, you can write three words, but no more than three.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Now, the city that the company built to test their cars. Now, the city. Now, you know that they have built an artificial city that they talked about, that the company built to test the
Yeah.
cars did not have. What the city did not have. I'm going to highlight it, one company. And you can tell me what could be in the blank to complete the sentence.
Okay, the city that the company built to test their cars didn't have any. Um, the company they made street and building, but no people, of course.
No people. No, of course, we don't have to write, but
Yeah.
did not have any people. We don't even have to write no, because no means did
Okay.
not have.
We
You
didn't
understand?
have already mentioned.
No people.
Yeah.
Just the answer is people here. Okay, now the next one, until companies blank, we cannot buy driverless cars.
Until companies dash, we cannot buy them. Until companies make sure.
No, it is in here. I can highlight and you can tell me.
But companies need to time test them before. Until companies test them.
Very good. Next, 14th.
One company's driverless car has traveled with no dash for long distance. No accident or no problem.
Yes, what did you say? With no?
One company's driverless, no accident.
Very nice. Accident or accidents? Accidents. Okay, exact word. So let's take care of
Accident.
the little details here. Very good. Okay, last one.
As cars driver themselves, dash for drivers may not be necessary. Um, age limit, maybe.
Yes, because as they drive themselves, they will not be needed. Age limits. They are asking the questions though, but this is what it is like. But the concept, do you understand? It's complete the sentence. First, you need to identify from where they have asked me the question and what information is missing in that sentence, because I need to complete my sentence. Rest of the words might be synonyms or paraphrased, but you have to complete the same sentence that has the same meaning.
Yeah. So every answer will be on paragraph. I have to find this one, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. The
Okay.
next part is so easy, you're gonna love it. Hold on. Okay, now this is very easy. Can you read the question title for me? What does it mean?
The text on page 2 has 5 paragraphs, 1 to 5. Choose the best title for each paragraph from A to F. Below the right letter add A to F on the lines below.
Okay, so this means one statement in here is extra, not needed. So for example,
Yes,
can you
yes,
read A to F, all these statements here? Can you read them?
yes. The importance of testing, and the other one, the dream that become possible. Important things to think about. The last step, the cost of cars of the future, competing to success.
So now if I would ask you, what does paragraph 1 say? What does paragraph 1 tell you about?
Uh, um, I, I don't, I didn't understand properly.
Let me do one for you. I'm sure you'll understand. Hold on. Look,
Okay,
paragraph 1 is about for many years driverless cars was just an idea. Many people thought that a car with no driver that can drive on city streets very close to people was impossible to make, right? And they are talking about it.
yeah,
Science has made it possible. Computers have made it possible. So the answer for this one is C. No, not C. Yes, B. The dream that became possible. Okay, this means that paragraph 1
yeah,
talks about the main idea, that is the dream that became possible.
okay.
Now, can you please tell me what paragraph 2 talks about out of these statements?
Um, um, uh, I think a, a important of testing.
No, that is the third one. This is competing to succeed because many companies are trying to make the most reliable car. You know, many of them, many of the companies, when can you see that
A dream that
lots of
become
companies
possible.
wanted to be the first one. When you want to be the first one, there's a competition, right?
Oh, yes.
So you'll
I,
write
I, I'm,
F in
I
here.
think to answer that, complete a sentence, something like this.
Yeah, we will write statement F in here. Number 2. What about 3?
Okay.
Next, please.
1 second, ma'am. Um, D.
D is for paragraph 4 because paragraph 4 talks about the final step. Paragraph 3 is about the importance of testing because the importance of testing. Why?
Yeah,
Because
importance
they say
of
that we cannot
testing
sell them to
last
the
step.
customers. Yeah, we cannot sell them to the customers until we test them.
Okay.
Good, very nice. Now, last one, I want you to do your.
Then the last one is B. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Last one, what did you say?
Yeah, yeah.
A. Come again? I'm sorry, I did not understand. Paragraph 3. Apologies, paragraph 5. What
One
did you
second,
say
ma'am.
about paragraph
No.
5?
Um, I think C.
That's right, sir. Important things to think about. You know, would there be new rules, new roads, and everything?
Yeah. Hello?
Do you understand what to do with this? Mehdi,
Yes.
are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Good, good, good job. Okay, now we're going to move to reading task 2. And I'm sure we'd be able to finish it quickly. This is called multi-text reading, right? Let's just read the text and try to understand it. Don't worry about anything yet. Just read text A and try to explain it to me. What do you understand? If there are any new words for you, maybe climbing, maybe surfing, maybe caving, I can always show you photos and tell you what those words are. Read text A, please.
Text A. Okay, have you thought about doing something different this weekend? We organize all types of exciting weekend activities packs. How about going indoor climbing? Indoor climbing experts have designed new indoor course. It doesn't matter if you haven't done it before because we have courses for both beginners and advanced climbers. Have you ever wanted to surf the perfect wave? Now you can without even going in the sea. We'll take you to the best surf pool. Have machines under the water create great waves, big or small. The pool even has heated water. Perhaps we have wanted to see nature underground. Well, you can go caving with our experts. You have the chance to explore caves only a few people have ever seen.
So, do you know what is indoor climbing?
Um, n- no, ma'am, properly.
Okay. So let me tell you what indoor climbing is, what is surfing, and what is caving. Remember one thing, this is the most important topic for B1 level English. We call them extreme sports. What is it called?
Okay.
Extreme?
Extreme sports.
Extreme sports means
Export.
like adventurous
Sports.
sports,
Okay.
like bungee jumping, scuba diving, mountain climbing, this is called,
Yes.
yeah,
Extreme
extreme sports. Good job. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show you some photos in here just to clear your doubts that what is indoor climbing. Okay, this is indoor climbing. You might have seen kids doing it or even in the parks in here. What is this called? Indoor?
climbing.
Indoor climbing. Good job. Okay, and then we have uh surfing. All right, they want to talk about surfing. And this is called outdoor surfing that is done at the sea or at the beach, okay, outside. And then we have indoor surfing. Indoor surfing is
Okay.
done in a pool. This is indoor. Definitely, it's like an artificial pool in that they produce waves with a wave machine. Okay. This is called, and the last one
Yes.
that they have mentioned in here is caving. What is it called? Caving.
Caving.
Caving. Let me send you the photo. Caving. Uh,
I think caving is dangerous.
Very dangerous, I think. Very claustrophobic. People who don't like small spaces. That
Yeah. Yes.
okay. Very nice. Okay. Now we understand. We have like the basic understanding what to do. Okay. Now, let's
Okay.
now you know that they are talking about. Have you thought about doing something different this weekend? We organize. This is some company maybe, or this is a brochure maybe, where they're talking about that they organize all types of exciting weekend activities. In that they have designed some indoor climbing courses. They do work with surfing. Indoor and outdoor surfing both, and also for caving. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, can you read the paragraph again as you have a little bit of understanding of the terminologies? Can you read text A again?
Okay. Have you thought about doing something different this weekend? We organize all types of exciting weekend activity breaks. How about going into climbing? Indoor climbing experts have designed new indoor courses. It doesn't matter if you haven't done it before, because we have courses for both beginners and advanced climbers. Have you ever wanted to surf the perfect wave? Now you can without even going in the sea. We'll take you to the best surf pool. Wave machines under the water create great waves, big or small. The pool even has heated water. Perhaps you have wanted to see nature underground. Well, you can go caving with our experts. You have the chance to explore caves only a few people have ever seen.
Mhm. Okay, so now you understand, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, now we're going to move to the next part. And in this part, you can see, in multi-text reading, you would always find a text like this. Okay, these are comments by people. Francesca, Fred, Alex,
Okay.
and Georgia, they're just showing their comments. What do they think about extreme sports? So I want you to read the comments for me and explain these comments.
Should I read?
Yes, please.
Or Francis, maybe. Surfing in heated water sounds great. I have heard it's a huge pool of over 300 meters by 50 meters, and there's a wave machine that creates waves up to 12 meters high. Fred, I would rather do the real thing. I want the thrill of not knowing just how big the next wave will be. Alex, I have done some indoor rock climbing, and some of courses they have set are fantastic. Uh, Georgia. A lot of people say caving is really risk, but that's not my experience. Uh, it's just so cool to look at rocks that are millions of years old. Alberto, you guys are all crazy. I would rather go to the beach, because when I go on holiday, I want to relax.
Okay. So, you can see the opposite views. Francesca says, in surf pool, the water is heated, and the pool can create the waves up to 300 meters by 50 meters, right? And Fred says, I like the real thing. This means Fred likes the outdoor surfing. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Good job. And then he says that I like the thrill of it and knowing that how big the next waves will be. Alex says that I like indoor rock climbing. Okay. Some of the courses are really fantastic. Georgia says people think that caving is very risky, but I think it is fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job. And then last one, Alberto says that all of you guys are crazy. If I would have a holiday, I would just relax and not do any kind of activities. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, nothing new in this. They're just comments by different people about what they think about extreme sports. Now, text C,
Yes.
Christina's diary.
Okay, 22nd of May, another great day. I have just reached the national final of the indoor climbing competition. I only started this sport when I did a weekend activities break 2 years ago. I just love running and jumping over rocks, walls, and other objects. It's been hard work because I have had to train 40 hours a week for over a year now. I have to wear a helmet, but I don't have to use any ropes, so I feel really free when I'm climbing. You need to be quite strong and be skilled at gymnastics as well as have the ability to solve these climbing problems ahead of you. I have had many sports might become an Olympic sport in 2020. If that happens, I want to be there.
Okay. So in this one, Christina also talks about indoor climbing. Okay, that's a indoor climbing competition, and she says that if this sports becomes a part of an international sports, I would like to participate in Olympic sport in 2020. Do you understand? And how she has been
Yes,
practicing for how
yes,
many years, or what is the time period she had been practicing for. Everything is given in here. Now we're going to move to this part, that is text D. This is a graph here. The lighter tone represents 2015 and the darker bars represent year 2005. Okay, and we have indoor climbing here, we have surfing here, we have caving here. So if I would ask you, according to this graph, what is the most popular extreme sport in the UK in 2015?
— 2015
Oh, which sport was the most popular?
indoor climbing
Yes, indoor rock climbing. And the second most popular?
is surfing.
Good job, sir. Good job. Okay, so you understand now the text. Now we have to move to the question type quickly. Okay, this is the same question type. You have to match the statement with the, apologies.
Ma'am,
You
I have a
have to
question.
pick, yeah.
I just read this paragraph. I don't need to answer. I just need to like remember this kind of thing, right? I need to answer the question 21, 25 here, right?
Yes, this is true, false. Okay, just
Okay.
like the previous one, the 5 statements are given to you and you have to give.
Answer here.
Yeah, you just need to tell, like, for example, the first one, as you can see in here, to join an indoor climbing course, it's better if you have experience of rock climbing. That is false, because they are saying that
Yes.
they have courses for all beginners and all. It doesn't matter if you haven't done it before, right? So this is false. Just like that, you have to read from the
Yes.
paragraph and tell if
Yes.
it's true or false. Then Georgia
Okay, I got it.
Georgia says that caving is less dangerous than people think. This is true because she thinks it's
Yes, true.
right. So just like this, you will get the answers in
Yes.
here. Then we have this one. This is called fill in the blanks or complete the summary with the exact number, word, or phrases. You
Okay.
know, so in here, indoor climbing right now,
Okay.
they're just talking about indoor climbing. So climbing experts have created. Now, first find the word climbing experts. Created what? What have they created? This is given in text A. You will find it and then fill in the blank here. Do you understand? Like climbing experts have created,
Yes.
it's given in here, new indoor courses. Climbing experts created means designed. Okay, new indoor courses. So what will you write?
Courses.
New indoor courses. Got it? And just like that, you will find
Yes.
the word solving problems. That is given in text C. Christina talks about it. Solving problem and blank. What do you need for indoor climbing? You know, solving problems. And what is another skill that you need? You need a helmet, but do not need what? That's also given in there. She said ropes. You don't need ropes.
Yes.
Okay, so just like this, you will complete this. And the last part is this one, match the title. Okay. Now in this one, the interesting part is this, that you can use any letter more than once. Just one letter you can use more than once. For example, question 16 says, which paragraph gives opinions on different extreme sports? D. No, not D. Opinions are comments. So B. Do you understand? Which paragraph has the answer to this question? Gives opinions on different extreme sports. Paragraph B is giving opinions or comments on different extreme sports. Do you understand?
Gives of around difference.
I can do another one for you.
Not properly.
Which paragraph invites people to try something new? A. Come and join our courses. A. Which paragraph expresses pride in an achievement? C. Christina. Christina is proud of herself.
Okay.
Because I have reached the national final of the international climbing competition. She's proud of it. This is an achievement for her. And then which paragraph presents opposing views, means opposite views about extreme sports? B. Where one person says I like it and the other says I.
So I just need to find answer which group like B. If there's answers there's like A, so I just need to mention there's A.
Yes, you have to tell which text carries the answer to these questions, because this is a question. And in which text the answer is given? Text A, B, C, or D.
Okay, got it.
And the last one says that which paragraph, I'm so sorry. Which paragraph expresses pride? So sorry, I've done it all wrong. Which paragraph gives opinions? B. Tells us about popular extreme sports have become. How popular? D. D tells that most popular extreme sport is indoor climbing. Invites people to try something new. That is A. And expresses pride in an achievement, C. And the last one expresses opposing views, that is B. And this is how you can see we've used B twice. Do you understand?
Yes.
Stand up.
Yes, I'm confused one thing. Can you go up, please?
This?
Uh,
Which one? Up or down? Which paragraph are you talking about?
the
Multi-text or?
um,
Yes.
little bit down. This one.
We need another lecture for this because reading into writing, that will take another day, another lecture.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay then.
I can send you one more PDF and try to solve question 1 to 30. Okay, all by yourself now because you have some understanding now. I will send you a new paper you can solve it.
Okay, yes,
Okay? But for writing,
yes,
I will teach
yes.
you. I will solve one complete test in front of you. You'll understand everything.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And one thing, ma'am.
Yes.
I really need to book my exam. I have date of like exam date. I got 23 this month. Should I book? Just
Yeah,
if I
you
fail,
can book.
it's
Yeah, you
fine. If
can.
I pass, it's luck.
I am very sure you can pass. Don't worry.
Uh, okay then. I'll
No,
message you, ma'am.
yeah,
Okay.
sure. But I will send you a PDF. Just solve it. Whenever you will solve it, then text me.
Okay.